Penguin Random House Audio presents Gathering Prey by John Sandford, read for you by Richard Ferrone. 1. Sky and Henry stood on a corner of Union Square on a fading San Francisco afternoon in early June, the occasional odor of popcorn swirling through, trying to busk up a few dollars. Sky saw the devil go by in his black '85 T-top, crooked smile, ponytail, twisty little braids in his beard. His skinny blonde girlfriend sat beside him, tats running across her bare shoulders like grapevines, front teeth filed to tiny sharp points. Sky turned away, a chill running down her back. Henry was strumming on a $50 acoustic guitar he'd bought at a pawn shop. Sky played her harmonica and kept time with a half-tambourine strapped to one foot, jangling out into the evening, doing their version of St. James Infirmary, Henry banging between chords and struggling through. "When I die, bury me in a high-top Stetson hat." He did not sound like any kind of black blues singer from the Mississippi Delta. He sounded like a white punk from Johnson City, Texas, which he was. Sky was stocky with high cheekbones and green eyes. She wore an earth-colored loose-knit wrap over a '60s olive-drab army shirt, corporal's stripes still on the sleeves, and gray cargo pants over combat boots. Her hair was apricot-colored and tangled, with a scraggly braid hanging down her back. Henry was a tall, apple-cheeked man-boy with a perpetual smiley face, dressed in a navy-blue Mao jacket, buttoned to the throat, and matching slacks and high-topped sneakers. Their packs sat against the wall of the building behind them, big, capable nylon bags with a peeled pine walking stick attached to one side of hers. "Put a 10-piece jazz band on my tailgate to raise hell as we roll along." They both smelled bad. They washed themselves every morning in public bathrooms, but that didn't eliminate the musty stink of their clothes. A laundromat cost money, which they didn't have at the moment. A cigar box on the sidewalk held 5 $1 bills and a handful of change. They'd put in 2 of the dollar bills themselves to encourage contributions, to suggest that their music might be worth listening to. They weren't the worst of the buskers on the square, but they were not nearly the best, and in terms of volume, they couldn't compete with the horn players. As Henry wound down through the song, his shaky baritone breaking from time to time, Sky noticed the young woman leaning on a fire hydrant, watching them. Was she with the devil? She was the kind he went for. Thin but hot. Not blonde, though. The devil went for blondes. The young woman was casually dressed in a loose, multicolored blouse, jeans, and sneakers, each of those separate components suggesting money. The blouse looked as though it might be real silk, the jeans fit perfectly, and even the sneakers suggested a secret sneaker store, one that only rich people knew about. Her dark hair had been styled by somebody with talent. Sky thought, maybe with the devil, but if not, maybe good for a 5, even a 10. A 10 would buy dinner and a cup of coffee in the morning. Henry gave up on the St. James Infirmary, said, "Fuck this. We ain't doing no good. Don't have enough cash to eat. Let's give it another 10 minutes. How about that Kebmo thing?" "Don't know the words yet." He looked around the square. "We should have gone up to the park. Can't fight these fucking horns." The young woman who'd been leaning against the fire hydrant ambled up to them. She smiled and nodded to Henry, but spoke to Sky. "I don't give money to buskers or panhandlers because I'm afraid they'll spend it on dope. I got better things to do with it." "Well, thank you very fucking much," Sky said.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?